Hi there everyone, welcome to Chill and Trade TV. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. And if you are back here again, welcome back. And also, if you want to trade with an FSC regulated broker, please click on the link in the description down below. I made it easier for you guys so that you can just click register and start trading. Open account and start trading. And if you want to find out more what exactly is an FSC regulated broker, I did a video of that in the channel, so just go and look for that video. As well as if you're interested in any other pair, I think I did do a few top-down analysis on a few pairs. If you are interested in them, you can just go back and look at those videos and just check them out. Just check them out. So in this week's video, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing a top-down analysis on Gbpchf. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, if we get into the video, right here in front of us is Gbpchf as mentioned, and we are on the daily time frame. So we're just gonna do a top-down analysis and then look for possible trading opportunities so that we can capitalize on next week. So we're on the daily time frame, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, it seems as price has been pushing down, pushing down, pushing down one, but I think I just need a bit of more. I just need to see more in detail what's happening with this pair, because I do see it gave us from where we currently are. Price did push up. Let me just zoom. Price did push up from here. Let me just move this out the way. Let me get this. Price did push up and seems to be giving us a correction or consolidation of some sort. However, I'm a bit skeptical of this move since price has been pushing to the downside as we move out. Price has been pushing to the downside more. Momentum is to the downside, giving us those lower highs and lower lows, meaning it's a downtrend. Meaning it's a downtrend. So I'm just gonna go to the weekly time frame. Just gonna go to the weekly time frame so that we have a better view of the market. Okay, so basically sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, if the price action is not that clear or enough for me to analyze on the daily, I move to the weekly. It's highly unlikely that I go to the monthly, but the weekly, if the daily is not clear enough, it's where I start. Move from the weekly, daily, H4, and then H1. Because I usually take my trades on the H1, my entries rather on the H1. So now that we are on the weekly time frame, if we do zoom, see this is much better now. Price is a bit small. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now we can see. Now we can see. Price gave us this strong impulse up. Price gave us the strong impulse up, Price gave us the strong impulse up, and it has been consolidating. It's been it's been consolidating ever since. Meaning I do see price going further up, but this since we're on the weekly, this is more of a long term. Long term. I just wanted to understand where price comes from and where it is possibly going to go. Going to go. And it, as you can see from the years from 1977, it's been. So, oh, anyway, let's get down to the analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get down to the analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do that. So I'm just going to identify this weekly structure. This weekly structure. And high. Just do that. From this low. Yeah, what's going on here? But it's fine. Let me do this. Okay, perfect. Now we all know what this structure is. This is a descending structure, which means soon or when price gets to the lows, when price gets to these lows, we will be anticipating a push up because this is the first touch, second touch, and when it gets here, we're gonna get that third touch. But remember, this is on the weekly time frame, ladies and gentlemen. So this is more of a long term, long term. But I just feel like when I trade, I need to know. I just like feeling comfortable with knowing where price comes from and where it's going, so that I can focus on the immediate price action. So that I don't have to keep on analyzing all the time. One thing about my oh, look at that. I got rid of the analysis. Let me just draw it again quickly. And as I was saying, one thing I like about my trading style is that I only have to analyze once. I have to analyze once. And then in between, I can do a few changes here and there, but not hectic changes because I don't always want to be on the market. I do not always want to be on the market, ladies and gentlemen. I like to analyze, plan my trades, and wait for them to play out. And if something hectic happens, that's when I will just adjust here and there, here and there. All right, so let's go to the daily, and now we can focus on what is currently happening with the immediate price action. Let's see, just wait for this to load. Let's wait for this to load. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's see, let's see. Okay, the highs, the lows. Hmm. Let me see from these lows, those previous lows. Let me do that. All right, these highs. Okay, So I'm just gonna get rid of that, and basically I just want to focus on what's happening. Just want to focus on what's happening within the structure, in the structure, in the structure. Let me just from this low, let me do that. I think we should just go back to the weekly. Go back to the weekly. Otherwise, I'm going to be confused and I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, this is much better now because now we have this push down, and this seems to be a pattern as well. Pattern as well. Pattern as well. That's why I saw that it's important for us to identify these lows. So now let's identify the highs. Let's identify the highs. Let's see if we have something. Have something. Let's do that. This pair seems to be a bit challenging because it is going to the downside. Okay, I think let me see if we do this. Is this one of the patterns we can identify? Because I want to see if we can do that since we need to cater for the most recent touches. Okay, since we did cater for the most recent touches, price does seems to make a bit of sense now. And even though, because if I did do that, extend this there a bit, I could see that price is also giving me one of my patterns, continuation patterns, continuation patterns as well. But I want to just stick to the most recent touches. This is one of the patterns I do trade, which is it seems like it's a wedge. It does seem like it's a wedge, ladies and gentlemen. It does seem like it's a wedge. Okay, now that price is a bit clear, it's a bit of sense. So it looks like we have seems like we do have a bit of puzzle two possibilities there, outcomes. Hmm, okay. I think we can focus now on what's happening within the art. So this is basically patterns within patterns within patterns. Let's do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So looking at this pattern, there's a possibility that price will go to the upside. Once price gets to those highs, remember we're on the daily, so this is like more of a long term or medium term possibility of price going up there. And once it gets there, we we are either gonna get this push down to complete this pattern, because this pattern also, as I mentioned, it is a wedge descending pattern. Once it gets to the third touch, it reverses. Just wait for this price action to load. Yes. So this is that first touch, and then second touch, and then that third touch. And then once price gives us this third touch, this pattern does break out. But remember, this is for on the daily. For I'm basically catering for also those people who trade the daily time frame as well. But let's go back, because as I said, doing a top-down analysis, and I want to show you how I'm going to tackle this pair on the lower time frames. It is a bit tricky, this pair. It is a bit tricky, this pair, but we will just try our best and wait for the market to present itself and play out and play out and play out. Because there is a possibility as well that price might just continue to go down. Because as you can see, this strong bearish candle, and it closed on Friday, so we'll just have to see. But hopefully once price gets here, we can expect a push up. We can expect a push up. So let's go to the H4. Let's wait for this to load. I hope you guys have been having a profitable trading, few couple of months of profitable trading, ladies and gentlemen. The year is almost over, but a lot can happen before this year. A lot can happen before this year ends. So yeah, as I mentioned, for now, my focus will just hopefully be looking for buys, looking for short-term buys. Let me get rid of this. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, we might have different trading style, but as long as the direction is correct, it's fine. Because the most important thing is to capitalize from our analysis. So now that we're on the 4-hour time frame, as mentioned, could be looking for price to get to these lows. Once price gets to these lows, wait for a push and then a pattern to confirm our entry. Our entries, and enter at the breakout. Enter at the breakout until this high. Let me go to the 1-hour time frame. So there's enough trading opportunity from this low until the high. So we're just gonna keep on looking for the same thing over and over until the highs, until the highs. Breakout, enter until the highs. And if you get more of these, you're just going to scale. Scale, 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 scale until the highs, until these highs. So that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my analysis. I hope you saw how I go about analyzing the markets. Some pairs are a bit tricky. Some pairs are a bit trickier than others, but nonetheless, we just try our best using the same strategy, not changing strategies according to the pair or index or whatever. So that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. And if you want to trade with a regulated